Nobody's answering this question.
Ready, full ready. Next question.
Right.
These yeah. I'm not even going to say anything.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Parineeti, for this film, what was your reference point? Was it the book or Emily Blunt's performance?
I did revisit the film just to get into the world of it. But it was mostly a director-actor situation. Like he's also like a visual in that term. So he would, we would talk about references or we would talk about things that he had seen or I had seen. Also, we were working together for the first time, so I was not so sure of his way of directing, but I wanted to do well in every scene. So the first few days we used some references for me to understand what he meant when he said, and then later I could understand what he was saying. I used to actually practice in front of the mirror to see if I do a certain expression, how is it really looking on the face and is it working or not? Because I had to be an alcoholic, which I have no experience of. So I needed to know what I could do. I needed body language. And I didn't want to make it very filmy. So I used to do a lot of I had asked for a full-length mirror in my room because London hotels, they don't have the best mirrors. I was like a really nervous first-time student on this film for the first few days. Then once I understood the character and I got it, then I was fine. Then I used to come a little more unprepared.
What changes did you bring to suit the Indian sensibilities?
Because there was a material before. I mean, before I wrote the script, there was a novel. There was a film made. So of course, it was. Before I started writing the script, I knew the things which really works, and parts where I don't need to go into, which will not be so important to the film. And also then, because it was a Hindi film at the end of the day, we had to rewrite some parts of it, give some colors to the characters. Write the three girls very differently. Very differently. They are written in the script, and then of course Avinash's character also to a certain extent. And I mean, see, those things you have to do. At the end of the day, you are an Indian consumer, and you have grown up watching Hindi films. Some of them have seen the original. Most of them have not, I think. But I'm sure. Let's see what happens 26th.
How was it for you to play such an emotionally distraught character? How did you? Of course, the entire plot is around you. Tell me more on that.
Ribhu actually rewrote this character a lot and brought a lot more into it, and a lot of her backstory. And also I think I really like the way he sort of juxtaposed these two characters, and very opposite characters, where she's the one who is very obviously going through this turmoil, and the girl on the balcony, Nusrat, she's just this perfect sunshine girl, and it's almost like she's living vicariously through her. Right. And what I really liked about Nusrat, at least when on the script level, is that everything that Nusrat goes through, whether it's happiness, sadness, whatever it is, it comes out through her dancing. He made her into a dancer. I know music and dance and these fine things, how important they are to a person, and how it really sort of brings out something special in a person. I really enjoyed this whole. I enjoyed the layering of this character, and I think Ribhu has written very layered characters. Each character is like that, so I enjoyed that, and I loved how he played with these two very opposite girls, and I think that was what really drew me to this.
What was your reaction when you were offered this role, and how did you build upon your character?
I'd seen the film, the Hollywood film, which I'm not a big fan of. I then asked Ribhu why is he making this, and he said to script part, uske baad baat ka. So I read the script. He tested me after I read the script. So I read the script, then he tested me twice. So I'm like, acha. Then he said, acha, chal, tere ko leta ho. And then I came to London. And then he said, मैं ये करता हूँ, ऐसा करके दिखा. So for every scene he would come and enact it for me, and I would just follow what he did.
I am telling you, this is
Don't
lying.
listen to him. He's just.
I have to take up for my director at this point.
This is what has happened, and it was very comfortable, easy process for me. I really enjoyed this.
He's going through amnesia.
The
amnesia is here, nowhere else.
So I swear to God, if this is how it's gonna be on every film, my life is gonna be very easy. It's like you just come, director does it for you. You just go and imitate him, sort it.
Right.
So I used to even say his lines. I used to also say his lines, but I used to say the lines in Bengali. तो उसका टेस्ट था कि तू अभी हिंदी में बोल.
So how did you guys see this entire digital release happening for the film?
I just feel like OTT is not a compromised release anymore. And not at all. I think it took me some time to get it. And they themselves will say that they've had amazing experiences when their films have come out on OTT.
Right.
That today I feel like this is the perfect home for Girl on the Train. Like if I was not in the film and I just wanted to watch a cool thriller in my pajamas, in my house, whenever I'm free from work, I would put on Girl on the Train and watch it. Like it's the perfect home for it. So, yes, a year ago, I must admit, I felt like, oh, if I'm not going into a theatre, then am I really even releasing a film? Like, what is the meaning of OTT? But today I don't. I feel like so much more content, so much more quality content. You reach the whole world in a single click. Like, in 1 second, it's everywhere. You're not competing, but you're placed amongst multiple languages: Spanish, French, Telugu, Tamil, Gujarati, Bengali, whatever. And people can choose to watch your film. So many more people will watch, at a lesser cost. So I just feel today I'm proud that this is my first film on Netflix, and I'm hoping that it's as good as an experience that, these guys have had. Even he's had a show on Netflix. So